Alright, we interrupt our previously scheduled Fender P-Bass video for a Mexican-made Wolfgang special that's in here for a setup all the way from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Yeah, buddy called me and told me he was coming a month ago to bring it, and we're going to change some springs, we're going to change the strings, and we're going to do a setup. Okay, we got our tuning set up, and I believe we were at 10 on this, 10 thousandths. There's 10. Okay. Alright, looks like the truss rod has tightened up on us a little bit, so we're going to loosen that up. String height is 4, and you can't adjust the saddles individually, so you're at 4 64s and 464, actually just a hair over both of them. Alright, let's get these strings off here, tighten up the bushings. They should be tightened from last time. It's a 10 mil, in case you're wondering. Yeah, this guy's from Harrisburg. Saw my video, had nobody in the Harrisburg area to do the stuff for him, and gave me a call. So there you go. Top tip for Floyd Rose bridges. All these little chiclets in here are the size that they're supposed to be. You don't want to lose your chiclets. Put a piece of tape over there, because we got to flip this thing over and make sure that's in there good. We got to do two things here. We're going to take the bridge or the plate off, replace the springs. We're going to take this off and spray the switch. So, Phillips head screwdriver. Okay, so instead of the 3 plain springs, we're going with 2 of the heavy duty springs. Get this staple out of here so I don't make myself bleed to death. It's right on top of the garbage pile. So 2 springs we have. One in here, like so, and in here like so. And we're going to have to back this up quite a bit. Okie dokie. So we're going to polish the frets, and we got this sorted. We got the new springs in the back. Hopefully they'll do what we want it to do. So we're going to string a Floyd Rose. Take your E string, cut off the ball end. Put it in the hole where it goes, bend it over, wraps on the Floyd rose, just enough to do the job. So maybe 2 wraps on the wound strings, and that's about all you need. I make a Z. I put it in at a 1 o'clock position, coming out at 7 o'clock position. Grab this bar and we wind it up. Notice this headstock has gotten way more scratches on it than the last time it was here. Always be stretching. Alright, boys and girls, we've got our Wolfgang Special frets polished. They weren't real dirty, so we went from 24,000, or no, not 24,000, 2400, 3200, 3600, 4K, and 6K micro mesh. And they shined up pretty nice. There is some wear up here, but nothing to worry about yet. We got the new strings on, D'Addario 9 to 42, I believe. I'm going to set up the D-Tuna and do all the setup stuff. I am going to drop some Super Lube, multi-purpose synthetic oil with all kind of stuff. The print gets too small for me to read. So I'm just going to put it on the leading edge of the post and put the cap back on. And all we have to do is do a little bit of the wang bar, and that will penetrate into where it wants to live. And this is not a floating, it's a dive only system. So gonna let that sit overnight, and we'll be back to finish this in the morning. Never take off your danglies until you're done. I know that there's some intonation issues that we gotta fix. However, fixing the relief may have fixed the intonation issues. Hey, welcome back. It's another day in the neighborhood. We've got our EVH Special made in Mexico. It's had a chance to sit overnight. Let's see where our relief and everything landed. I just brought it up to pitch. 17th fret, 10,000. At the 7th fret, let's see what we're looking like. I like that. Let's see if we have any fret buzz. Alright, looks like we could release it because I'm getting a little bit of buzzing on the 2 bass, the E and the A, in the middle of the neck. So we're going to release that just a little bit. Check it again. Let's see what I got rid of our buzz. Okay, I'm happy with that. It may release a little bit after that, but let's check where our intonation is. Oh, before I go any further, we're going to look at setting up the D-Tuna. How do you set up the D-Tuna? First thing you do is you loosen this little grub screw right there. You don't lose it, but you make it loose. You don't want it all hanging out. You just want it loose, kind of unengaged. We're going to tune this to D. Stretch a little bit. Okay, we're at a good solid D. Now we're going to push this back in. It needs to be tightened. See you tightening it. When you're tightening, you have a tendency to push down on the tuner, which makes it go out of tune. Alright, let's try it without it. Really close. Right there. Push it back in. There we go. Alright. So now that is set up. Now we can go on to intonation. E is good. A is good. D is good. G is good. Are we going to luck out to get this back to where it was when it left here last time? Ah, that's a little flat. Actually, that's good. Okay, the E is finally good. Didn't have to do any of the intonation adjustments. Let's go back to our string height. We're at a hair over 4/64s, and we are at 4/64s, hair over 4/64s there. So we're back to where we started when it left here the last time. So I think that's pretty much going to wrap up this video. You don't adjust the pickups on these because they're down into the body. That's the way Edward designed it. With the pickups against the body, it would result in better resonance. So you take your overwound pickups and there you go. Okay, we're going to call this one done. Did I start to say something about this D-Tuna? If you're having a hard time pulling it down or out, push down on it just a hair and it'll slide right out. I've had some guys bring these in and they say that they're too hard to pull these out, and here this fine tuner's cranked 3/4 of the way down. That make it hard to pull out. That's why you take it almost all the way out and then just a half turn in before you start messing with that set screw. Okay, one last thing to do. This is the crackle killer. Take any unwanted crap off of the inside. Oh boy, that was dirty. Alright, that should do that. Everything seems to be working like it should. Alright. Buddy's going to come and get this afternoon. I want to thank you for joining us down here in the underground lair. If you like what you see, if you found this to be interesting at all, please hit the like and subscribe. We have a new website out, www.stringmanguitars, all one word, .com. There you'll find a phone number, everything you need to know to get a hold of me. It'll also have links to my videos. It'll also have pictures of guitars that I've worked on. It'll have a picture of the CEO of the company. All that fun stuff that you'll be dying to find out. Also, make a comment about what you think of the website. Let me know what you think. Finally, we're going to wrap this up. Take care of the old folks because they're special. Love your neighbor like you love yourself, and you have yourself a good day. Peace.